Live from the WCTV studios, this is the Good Morning Show. Coverage you can count on.
A beautiful day in Amelia Island as day 2 of the Tallahassee Chamber of Conference kicks off. Our Marielle Carbone and Venice Toussaint taking part in the festivities, giving us an inside look at what local leaders are discussing. Now we'll check back in with them in a few. Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. Now we saw that scene there, and it was a beautiful scene. We've had a couple really great days in Tallahassee.
Yeah, especially in the morning. A lot of people, I think, are catching on to things that if they want to go out and do something outdoors, the morning is the best time to do it. Now, I saw a lot of people heading out with their boats, possibly heading out to the coast, and right now, a couple of showers are starting to develop out in the Gulf of Mexico, but so far, we're not really seeing that rain locally in North Florida and South Georgia. Most of that is out towards Panama City. So we have those showers starting to develop out in the Gulf, but they are drifting to the east. So we will have that continued eastward motion in the next few hours, even into the afternoon. But so far, most of that rain staying well to the south of our area, and visibility okay as well for the most part. Only a couple of areas of patchy fog out into Blakely, Georgia. Otherwise, just a few clouds, some upper level clouds as well here in the capital city. So downtown looking good so far. Temperatures are in the mid 70s, 75 degrees in Tallahassee and Thomasville, 74 out into Valdosta, and these temperatures are still in the mid 70s no matter where you are, even into South Georgia. A couple of warm spots through Blakely and Bainbridge, as well as out towards the coast in Apalachicola. They weren't able to cool down as much overnight, closer to the water there. But through the rest of the morning, those temperatures are still going to range in the mid 70s to the upper 70s. A few clouds out, but otherwise a muggy feel this morning, and we still have that muggy feeling continuing all the way through the afternoon. This morning, that rain chance, though, is only at 20%, but as we head into the afternoon, that's when we'll start to see those rain chances ramp up, especially after around 2 p.m. But still, these temperatures are going to quickly warm right back up into the upper 80s, possibly a few low 90s, depending on what areas see that rainfall. But we're still in an unsettled weather pattern. We have a lot to talk about in our full weather forecast coming up in a few minutes, including a check on the tropics.
All right, thanks, Brittany. New this morning, a pedestrian is dead after an early morning accident. Florida Highway Patrol says 32-year-old Joshua Matthew Thomas was laying in the road around 1:20 when an unknown vehicle ran over him. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The vehicle kept going. If you have any information, call FHP. Several people sent to the hospital Friday night, this after a crash in Tallahassee. TPD says it happened just after 8 p.m. at West Gaines and South Duval Street. Officers say 3 cars were involved. Several streets in the area shut down while authorities investigated. If you have any information on that, you're also urged to call TPD. A man is now charged with careless driving after his car overturned at the Flying J gas station on Blue Star Highway. That's in Gadsden County. Troopers say James Williams was driving too fast in the parking lot as he tried to make a left turn. His vehicle overturned. Williams was not injured. Tallahassee police have made an arrest in a July shooting. The incident happened outside the Place Sports nightclub on West Pensacola Street. According to arrest papers, Vantrell Polisaint got into an argument with 2 men threatening to shoot him. That's when he opened fire, one of the men firing back in self-defense. The bullet grazed a teen girl sitting in a nearby car. Polisaint is facing aggravated assault charges. Murder suspect Henry Segura took the stand Friday in his own defense. Segura is on trial for the murders of his ex-girlfriend Brandy Peters and her 3 kids. He says he may be a cheater, but he is no killer, admitting that he was at the home that night but left before they were killed. Segura admitted lying to police about being at Peters' home, saying he didn't want his new wife to know. He claims he and Peters argued often over the $20,000 in child support that he owed, but it never went too far.
And you got angry.
It's nothing she could have done that made me angry enough to kill my son and them twins.
The prosecutors hammered Segura on the stand about showing no emotion upon learning of his son's death, asking why he never made any calls to check on his son, Brandy, or the twins who called him daddy. His response, quote, "What could I do about the situation?" More witnesses are set to testify Monday. The jury will start deliberating Tuesday and will be sequestered until they reach a verdict. Mold concerns at a Tallahassee fire station. TFD employees reporting possible mold at Station 7. That's on Shamrock Street South in Calern. The city now bringing in companies to investigate. The work expected to take about 2 weeks. Crews moving stations for the weekend. TFD is working on temporary housing so they can return to Station 7. The city says this will not affect your fire services. Now, you can call it a meeting of the minds. Tallahassee movers and shakers meeting nearly 200 miles east of the city for the annual Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce Conference. It's day 2 of the 3-day event, and that's where we find our Marielle Carbone. Marielle, how's it going?
Well, Erica, everyone arriving here yesterday, more than 500 people registered for the event, plus 700 people registered for tonight's banquet. So it's one of the biggest conferences that the Chamber has hosted. Now, things really kicking off last night with the opening reception, plus the first-timers reception. We had a chance to chat with a lot of the members here. The whole idea to build connections, network, and bring new ideas back to town. Now, others telling us getting out of Tallahassee and really immersing themselves in this environment gives them a new perspective of the community.
You know, they've chosen Tallahassee as home, and so it's a great opportunity in a unique setting to really just stand back and breathe and get a new glimpse of what your community is about.
Now, it's not just networking. There's a lot of work that happens here, too. Breakout sessions, they're starting as we speak. So some big topics for today. We've got economic development, talent retention, the Tallahassee Airport, and more. So, Erica, stay tuned. Coming up, we're going to have a breakdown of what some of those panelists will be talking about. That's all coming up next. But for now, I'll send it back to you in studio.
All right, thanks a lot, Marielle. We'll check back in with her and Venice Toussaint a little bit later. Now, let's find out what stories are trending on our website. Hey, Kelsey Mara is here to tell us some more. Hey, good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning, Erica. Good morning, everyone. All right, so here are the top 3 stories trending on our website right now. First, right here, the top official with the Florida Highway Patrol are telling troopers that they should be writing 2 tickets each, which is sparking controversy statewide. Second story right here, Floridians are hoping that they can get lucky this weekend. If you want to buy a ticket for the Powerball and the Mega Millions jackpots, the combined total is $749 million. So make sure you go grab a ticket. Third story right here, if you've seen these rocks around, the Tallahassee police are getting in on this rocks movement, hoping to remind people to not text and drive and to buckle up. So if you want to read any of these, go to our website. All right, also trending online, if you're looking for a way to get the same kind of a thrill as bungee jumping, but without jumping off a cliff, this is it. It's called a bungee jumping workout class. Yeah, it's happening in Burbank, California. And you can see here, there's a lot of different workouts you can do. Push-ups, pull-ups, different resistance moves. A pretty interesting way to get your workout in. I've never seen anything like this before. The instructors say it's a pretty serious core workout, so this is something that you'd like to do. Yeah. Head over to Burbank, California, and get your bungee jumping workout in. Also trending online, if you're an Uber user, the ride-sharing app and McDonald's are actually teaming up for a sweet offer. They are letting you order ice cream through the Uber app. Oh. Yeah, pretty cool. So how it works is you just open the Uber app, you request the dessert, and then an ice cream truck is supposed to deliver the ice cream in this silicone, like reusable cone. And then as you see here, you get the cone, you bring it to McDonald's, and they will refill it. But this is only going on Fridays. So free ice cream Fridays at McDonald's. If you take an Uber, request the dessert. I mean, does it get any better than that?
But and then a workout afterwards. Find your local bungee place.
You'll need that. Wait, but so you can't eat the cone, though?
No, yeah. So, but if you go to ice cream, they'll give you the free ice cream. But
the cone goes in it.
Yeah, like you saw there. It's going on in 10 different cities right now.
Okay.
One of them, Miami. So if you guys want to try this out, head on down there. Other cities include Atlanta, Boston, San Francisco, Seattle. It's a pretty wide range across the country, but I think it's pretty cool. Who doesn't want ice cream?
The ice cream, I'm down for it. But also that workout class seemed really cool. See, I'm not about bungee jumping. I don't think I'd actually ever do that. Like,
it's pretty
real.
interesting.
But it looks kind of fun.
But it looks like a good...
Why not try it?
There's so many trendy sort of workouts now that there's something for everyone to try. Well, if you're a little more traditional and just plan on walking or running outside, today is a great time to do it. Now, these temperatures aren't too bad. They're in the mid-70s, 75 degrees in Tallahassee and Thomasville. Mid-70s in Valdosta, and even though it's pretty pleasant right now, you may have to try and outrun a few showers and storms later in the day. We're timing out those rain chances up next.